Yo, people, Bunny here, Wagwan. So welcome back to another episode of Blow It Out here on b.l.a. Productions. First of all, I must say a warm welcome to our new subscribers here on b.l.a. It's always a pleasure to have new people here watching the content, showing their love and support. So thanks, and of course, welcome back to the returning subscribers. The love is always there for you guys. So of course, for the new subscribers who may not know, Blood Talks is a little segment where we have discussions, reactions, and discussions. Just discussions regarding entertainment and things that may not revolve around entertainment per se, but you get the gist. So for today's video, I was requested to do a little reaction slash discussion on this what will happen to humans before 2050 video. So yeah, the person just basically said to do an episode on this video. So here I am, I guess. Let me know what you guys think. Of course, the video is like 12 minutes, 11 seconds, and of course, it's this channel called Brightside's video basically. So I won't be reacting to the entire video. I'll leave a link to the video in the description if you're interested in watching the entire thing. I'll basically just going through about 5 minutes of it and giving my thoughts as we go along. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Okay, everybody, settle down and gather round, and we'll all gaze into my metaphorical crystal ball to find out what will happen before 2050.
Okay.
Ooh, I see a dark, handsome person in your future. Oh, wait, wrong crystal ball. Never mind. Now, how often do you dream of being able to see the future? This way, you could understand if you should accept that job offer or not, if you should take your umbrella, or the weather forecast will prove wrong again, or if the country you're going to spend your holiday in will still exist in a couple of years. Hey, I'd just like to know which stocks to pick, wouldn't you? Well, luckily, nowadays you don't have to be a psychic to predict the future. Sometimes it's enough just to analyze the present. Here are the events that are planned to happen or will probably happen by the
Let's get into it already. Okay,
Let's start
so next year.
2019.
Okay, interesting.
That's next year. A couple of new countries have big chances to appear on the political map of the world.
Okay, interesting.
Nowadays, Bougainville Island in the Pacific Ocean is formally the autonomous region of Papua New Guinea. However, if in 2019 most of the population votes for independence, it will become a separate country. Another place, New Caledonia, is now part of France, but if its people decide so, it will also become an independent state. So those of you who have been visiting all the countries in the world on their bucket list, you'll have more work to do.
Okay, so for the most part, for that one, like personally, I don't really I don't really care because most of us here in Jamaica travel, but yeah, like Ireland, I guess a place. More countries being added to the world, it's neither here nor there, really, for me personally speaking.
What's more, Tesla will manufacture more than 500,000 cars for the first time in the history of the company. The European Union will allow self-driving cars on the roads within its borders.
All right, so that's actually an interesting one there because I did a little project on self-driving our autonomous vehicles a few years back, and the thing is about Jamaica is that we tend to, I guess, follow trends of the bigger countries in a sense. Like they start doing something and then we just catch on to the trend, start following certain stuff. Not that we aren't trendsetters ourselves here in our own right within our own culture, but you get what I mean. So the thing is with self-driving cars, that's gonna be a big thing. I mean, a lot of companies have already started development of these vehicles, like Google. They've been, testing Tesla. A few of these major car companies, car manufacturers, basically. So the thing is that a lot of considerations are gonna have to go into actually getting those types of vehicles on the road in terms of laws and I guess the social implications and probably even how that may affect the jobs of the taxi drivers that we have here basically. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think if you see autonomous vehicles being in Jamaica, basically cars that drive themselves essentially. I mean, it sounds crazy or one of those little sci-fi things, but the world is developing at a pretty fast pace, and why anything can happen at this point.
Denmark will be the first to open a zoo without cages. They plan to
Okay,
create a
cool.
world with animals that will roam free, where there won't be any tanks or cages. As for the visitors, they will have to observe the animals hidden from their view completely, either from beneath the ground or from other shelters. Here, kitty. In the year 2020, the construction of the tallest building in the world will be finished. As you know, today, the tallest building is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. But in 2020, Saudi Arabia will break this record. By this time, the construction of the Jeddah Tower will have been completed, and the world will see a building with a height of 3,303 feet.
Boy, for the people that were really we're afraid of heights, boy, probably this would not be the place to go for them. Honestly, granted, I feel that if I got the chance, I'd visit this new tallest building to be. I mean, I've been on the Empire State Building, but these buildings are obviously taller, so that'd be interesting.
What's more, India will have completed a huge optical fiber network. It will connect 600 million citizens living in the rural areas to the internet.
All right, that actually seems like something that's of importance. Honestly, like I probably I shouldn't say like importance because I make it sound like everything else on this list wasn't really important before. But getting internet access to more people around the world, that's always beneficial.
More people will have mobile phones and electricity in their homes. More than 6.1 billion people will be using smartphones all over the world. In more than half of the USA, solar energy will become more economical than usual electricity.
Hmm.
The first space
Interesting.
hotel for the wealthiest people will be opened. b.l.a. Aerospace is planning to launch a spacecraft that will be a hotel for people from Earth. The tests of such aircrafts have been successful. Moreover, one of them is even used by astronauts in the ISS as a storage room.
Boy, one thing about that people, hotel in space. I mean, no say, not for we here as Jamaicans, not really, not really mid-sway do anything that crazy, but boy, probably if the money reach and some people have it like that, they would have try it out. But why, personally speaking, I don't know. Probably that I take it too far.
In the year 2024, SpaceX, the company that was founded by Elon Musk in 2002, is planning to send a cargo spaceship to the Red Planet. Later, if the mission is successful, they want to send the first people there. More than half of all the internet traffic to people's homes will be used by different home devices and appliances.
Yeah, that's I can definitely see that happening at least. I mean, the thing about this video of people, like, it's I guess on their side it could be logical assumptions based on the current rate at which things are developing across the world. But this one is a definite. I can definitely see because with technology evolving at the rate it is, we have a lot of smart devices. Our smartphones, of course, but a lot of devices are being embedded with the ability to actually access the net and communicate so with other devices. So having most appliances in your home being able to actually connect to the internet, definitely a must. I mean, you have your smart TVs, your smartphones, smart watches, so it is what it is.
There will appear new prostheses that will convey sensations. cost of solar panels will
Okay, that
equal
would be good.
$0.9 American per watt. In the year 2025, the population of Earth will reach 8 billion people, and they'll all be in line at Starbucks. What's more, people's life expectancy will get longer, and there will be 50 times more centenarians.
Interesting.
More and more people will use car-sharing programs all over the world. Norway will even ban gas-powered cars, and people will start to drive electric cars solely. Hey, I've got one now. It will be possible to charge electronic devices using Wi-Fi.
All right. I know a lot of people
will
would
start
love
to
that.
use electricity for stimulating soldiers' brains, improving their attention span, and increasing reaction time. The construction of Dubai's Dubai Land, an unbelievably huge entertainment complex, will finally be completed.
Okay,
In the
interesting.
year 2026, the Sagrada Familia Cathedral in Barcelona will be finished. The construction of this cathedral started back in 1883.
Wow.
The biggest challenge has been designing special stone blocks as necessary, and it takes a long time to make even one. They require a lot of individual attention. So, by the time the thing is finally built, the cathedral will have been under construction for 143 years.
Alright. Well, that's a buffet, I know. But anyway, I think I'll leave it at that. The link to this video will be in the description, people, so you can definitely check out Brightside's video and let me know what you guys think, I suppose. As I said, this video was requested by a subscriber friend, friend of mine to say the least, for me to discuss on this episode of blah it out. But I guess I'll just take a minute or two here to like finish up my final thoughts. 2050, we're at 2018 now. We're in 2018, so what? 32 years from now. 32 years span of time. I mean, granted, a lot can happen in 32 years, especially with our rate of development in all areas of life, whether it be medicine, technology, even population growth. Honestly, a lot of things can happen. And even a lot of the things on this list so far, I feel there's a good chance that it can happen, honestly. I mean, nobody really knows what the future holds, but at the rate at how things are going, then this self-driving cars, a lot of vehicle, a lot of appliances in the home being, internet connected, the population increasing, that's a must. More records being broken in terms of tallest buildings, but who cares really? Space hotels, crazy stuff happening in the next few years, honestly. And I really hope that a lot of us are around to see see how it all turns out, because honestly, the next few years are gonna be crazy. Granted, I believe like what 30 years ago, probably some of the stuff that we have now. I mean, people back then might be looking at us now and say, "Yo, you never expected that to happen." So it could be the same for us now for say like probably 20, 30 years from now. Boy, things look completely different, honestly. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this video. I know this video is a bit lengthy, honestly, so sorry about that. But anyway, it's a blight out episode, so gotta expect this at least. So anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.